I'm here because I'm in pain.
Hi there, Dr. Sandhu here from Bedford Chiropractic Clinic. I don't know why we're laughing because Attilio's in a lot of pain.
I'm in excruciating pain.
Attilio, so what's brought you here today?
What brought me here today? My wonderful doctor here is I've been meaning for some time to change my mattress and my pillows. And I got to a point on Monday night, I went to bed. Tuesday morning, I woke up and I had a pain on my left shoulder going up to my neck. And I thought, I slept badly, right? Thought nothing of it. But throughout the day, Tuesday, it got progressively worse. And I went to bed Tuesday night. Wednesday, the pain was excruciating. And I found it difficult to turn over. And I saw that through yesterday. And it got, throughout the day, through the evening, when I went to bed, it got progressively worse. And I found it extremely difficult, even to lie down on my bed like this. The pain was,
Really painful.
brought tears to my eyes. I managed to settle down. And then I put everything on my right shoulder to take the pain off, the stress off that one. And then I had to, sometimes at night I had to go to the bathroom. I don't know how I did it.
I don't know how you managed it.
I don't know how I did it. I wanted to cry. Something was eating me from the neck to that shoulder. And I thought, no, I need to do something. But I had to go to the bathroom, which I did. Then I went back to bed. And going back to bed again was the most excruciating pain imaginable. I thought, well, I eventually got to sleep. And then, I don't know, now maybe an hour and a half later, I had to go to the bathroom again. And again, I had to build up enough courage
to get up
and go. And a side movement to put the weight on the right-hand side, gradually lift myself up. I made it. I was through that pain. And then, and anyway, the same again this morning when I got up. And I thought, no, I need to do something. That's why I called this young man here.
Okay, that's great.
And hopefully he'll sort me out, which I'm sure he will.
Yeah, we will. We will sort you out. Yeah. Attilio, thank you for that minutiae detail about all your toilet habits at night time. I know we're laughing, but we are going to get this sorted. Hi there, Dr. Sandhu here from Bedford Chiropractic Clinic with one of my patients, Attilio, who's been a patient for quite a while. I'm glad he called me because obviously it's not good to live in pain, and as he described, it's exceptionally painful. Now, generally what would happen is that you'd go and see a chiropractor, and we're very, very good at what we do. We will generally give you an adjustment, create sort of a better alignment, relax the muscle tension, and you will feel a little bit of pain relief. But then generally it may come back because the underlying cause of that pain hasn't really been resolved. And one of the things that I am absolutely adamant about is about helping Attilio not only get rid of this pain, but also helping to understand why he's got the pain, how he's developed that pain, and how he can help himself, as well as obviously how I can help him too, which I will. Let's go through that process. Firstly, we know, right, that what he's done is he's basically locked up his cervical spine and he's locked up his thoracic spine. So he is actually got tension here in these vertebrae here and down here, which is creating a protective muscle spasm in his neck and in his muscles behind here around the shoulder blade and also at the front here as well, right, which is trying to protect him there. I can loosen him up, but of course he's going to go to bed tonight, and if he doesn't change some things fundamentally, then what will happen is that pain will come back again, and he'll think that I haven't done a good job. And I haven't, because I won't have taught him how to change that. One of the things that I'm going to recommend to him is firstly to look at the pillow that he's using. This is a shameless plug, I suppose, for this pillow here. And this pillow is like a cervical pillow. And this is one that I sort of have as well. We have sort of one with amethyst in it as well, but that's another story for another day. But what I do is I use that, but we have to understand that that is not enough, right? That's an average sized pillow, and it's okay for some people, but for the majority of us, it will not be enough. And why will it not be enough? Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to fill this gap between here, the neck, and the mattress here. We're trying to fill that gap because we don't want the neck to end up like this, and we don't want the neck to end up like that during the night. We also don't want our shoulder squashed into the mattress, which is how the majority of us sleep. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you sort of some positions to help you understand what I just said. For example, let's say that this is my pillow that I'm going to sleep on at night. Now, generally what people will do is people will either sleep on the pillow so that their neck is in an awkward position, or they might sleep with the pillow here, the shoulder. Now the shoulder is all pressed in. So now I'm compressing the shoulder joint, and I'm going to try and sleep like that. And you'll be okay for a little while, but then you're straining the joints and the muscles. The way that you want to sleep is you want to have this pillow sort of high enough that you're sleeping like that. So there isn't much weight. You shouldn't feel your weight pushing down on your shoulder, but your neck should be level. So you've got to have enough pillows or put something underneath that pillow. What I do with that cervical pillow is I have a towel folded up to create that height for me. So when I lie on it, I don't feel any pressure on my shoulder on the mattress. Because if I'm compressing my shoulder into the mattress, right, as I fall asleep, my shoulder is not going to be very happy. My neck's not going to be very happy. The idea is to get that space between your neck and the mattress right for you. And I don't know what that is. You will have to work around and play with it so that you fill that gap. So when you lie there, your shoulder isn't pushing into the mattress, so that you're not creating a lot of stress during the night. Because if you sleep all night with all that weight on that shoulder, with everything compressed, right, you are going to wake up in the morning with pain. No matter what I do to Attilio, right, to loosen him up, if he goes back tonight and doesn't make the little change, then that's going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem. Now, we have got a link down below, right, with a list of the recommended products. And on that list is that pillow. You just order it from your own Amazon account. It just gives you a link to take you to your Amazon account where you can order it. Do have a look at that if you want to give that pillow a go. But remember that underneath that pillow, I have a folded up towel, right, to raise my neck and shoulder off the mattress, but my neck is kept in a straight line with my spine. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So that's what you're going to do tonight when I finish here.
Well, also what I'm going to do is I'm going to move into another bedroom.
Fantastic, because the mattress is better.
Has a different mattress, different pillows. I lose the techie things I have in the other bedroom, but I don't care. I want to sort out the problem with the leg.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And just talking about mattresses, one of the things that sort of orthopedic consultants sort of recommend and bed mattress specialists recommend is that you should be looking at changing your mattress about 7 to 8 years. The life of a good mattress is about 7 to 8 years. And I'm going to be controversial here. All right, I do not like the memory foam mattresses. I think they're an awful invention. They're great for NASA, because NASA was the company that sort of started using them first, because they were great for astronauts up in space where there's lack of gravity. But down here on Earth, where there is a gravity, temper mattresses are not a good idea, because you will sink into it. And we're meant to move. We are meant to move at night time, because as we move our body sort of multiple times at night time, the idea is that we are hydrating our discs in our spine, and it's a good thing to move and fidget around at night time, as long as obviously you don't get broken sleep. But with a temper mattress, you're sinking into it and you can't move very well. And then, of course, there's the bed bugs, yeah, that we sort of all have in our mattresses. And that's a great environment, that sort of a sunken, sort of damp mat sort of environment where you can get sort of bed bugs and dust mites actually embedded into the mattress. So I'm not a fan of memory foam mattresses. I like the Pocket-Sprung mattresses. But you obviously have got to decide what works for you. But to get a good mattress, 7 to 8 years, replace it. Attilio, let's get to work. Let's get you sorted. If you need any help, Bedford Chiropractic Clinic, do give us a call and check out that link below for those products and see if, try the pillow out to see if it works for you. Thank you again.
Fantastic.
Thank you for sharing your very minute details about yours. Firstly, thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Now, we've got a video right here that I would really encourage you to have a look. That will give you some more information. Also, here are some products that I recommend to all my patients. It's products that I use every single day. If you like the video, if you got some value out of it, please share it with your loved ones, like and subscribe, and please comment, because I will answer every single comment that you put down there. And then you also might want to have a look at that video right up there. And again, thank you for watching to the end. Thank you for sort of following this channel, and I look forward to seeing you at the next video right up here.